I'm a second-year MBBS student at the College of Medical Sciences, as well as the creator of MCQrunch. Today I'll be giving a brief introduction about the app, the features within the app, how to use it more efficiently, as well as the future that I have planned for the app, a future that we're going to build together. So without any further ado, let's get right into it. As a first-year medical student, I wanted to keep a consistency with practicing MCQs. Especially since I am a KU student and we know 30 marks of the board exam consists of MCQs. Similarly, NMCLE, USMLE, all these licensing exams also consist of questions regarding MCQs. Therefore, it is very important for us medical students to be in touch with MCQs. So I searched through the Play Store for an app which could help me with this, but I could find no app which was tailored for Nepali medical students. So I was like, hey, why don't I create an app myself? And thus began the journey for creating MCQrunch, a long 5-month journey with a lot of stories. I had a lot of struggles during this. I would usually sleep about 4 to 5 hours a day and would consistently work on this. But that's a story for another time. Let's see what features the app has. So firstly, I have added questions regarding the KU board exams. I have also added the previous year NMCLE questions. And since a lot of students say USMLE, PLAB, etc., but they don't know what kind of questions these exams are based upon. So I've added various USMLE, PLAB, past year questions so that people can have a general idea of what kind of questions are asked and how they differ from our regular MCQs. So instead of me blabbering about all of this, let's just see the app in action. When you open the MCQrunch app, you'll be greeted by the home screen where there are your two favorite little cats, Meow Meow and Merlin. Whenever you press on the pink cat, Meow Meow, you'll get a personalized tip. Whereas when you press on the purple cat, Merlin, you'll get a motivational quote to keep your motivation high up. At the home screen of MCQrunch, you'll be greeted with 4 more buttons. Below, there is a bottom navigation bar which consists of subjects, papers, and tests, where you can do MCQs according to subjects, according to papers, or take a KU-based examination. Now, as you are practicing MCQs, you will make various mistakes. All your mistakes are saved in All Your Mistakes button, which is in the home screen. Similarly, you might find some questions difficult, some MCQs are hard. You can save them and review them again and again in All Your Saved Questions button. Finally, there might be MCQs which are not in the app but you want to add. You can add those MCQs by yourself using the Add Your Own Questions button. Finally, after doing all this hard work, you deserve a reward. So there is Watch an Ad for Reward button where you can watch an ad and get a reward. There are 6 games I have added to MCQrunch and you can play them every time you pass an MCQ exam for free without watching any ads. As the saying goes, cue, routine, reward. Charles Duhigg said that every time a good habit is established and once a routine is done, you need to give your brain a reward in order to make it a habit. So, here in MCQrunch, every time you pass an exam, you get to play a game for 5 minutes and take a game break. Now, as the saying goes, the best time to practice MCQs is in the morning. So without any further ado, let's get into some best practices that you can apply while using this app. So let's say a certain system or a topic is covered in your college or you have studied it. Now what can you do? Firstly, at the bottom navigation menu, go to the Subjects tab. Then you'll get a pop-up saying Board Exams or USMLE level. Go to Board Exams, then press on the certain subject that you want to practice from. For example, let's say anatomy. Then at the bottom of the page, you'll see I want to choose a topic, not a paper button. Press on that to get a list of topics. Practice from these topics. All your mistakes will be saved automatically by our app. And if you find any difficult question, you can press the Save This Question Now button.
Once you're done with your practice session, go back to your home screen. Then you can analyze your mistakes and saved questions to see where you're lacking in your studies. Once you feel confident enough, you can go to the test fragment and then take a 30 marks KU-based examination. Once all of this is done and you feel confident enough with the KU examination, you can go to the USMLE section and then you can practice the USMLE questions. By doing this, you can compare where you stand in KU-based exams and where you stand in USMLE-based exams and broaden your horizon. So let's take a moment to talk about the future of this app. Currently, MCQrunch has about 3,000 questions, which is okay for regular practice, but then it's nowhere near close to the diversity of questions that we need to face as medical students. Therefore, every week I'm going to be adding more questions to MCQrunch. At the same time, I'll be dividing it into various subtopics so that it's easier for the user to access them. Finally, by doing this, after a few months, MCQrunch will be your complete MCQ solution. As we know, practice is key. But blind practice can be more harmful as it gives you a false sense of security. So MCQrunch will later on be having an analytics tab, which will learn your learning habits and give you suggestions on how you should practice, what topics you're weak at. At the same time, we'll also be adding a spaced repetition algorithm from which you'll never forget the MCQs that you made mistakes on. Finally, you the user, you're an integral part of the app. Therefore, I would like to add a feature in the later updates where the community, the users, you guys can add your own MCQ questions. We'll validate the answers of the questions and add it to the database so that everyone can see them. You'll also be given credit for the questions which you add. Let's make this a mega collaboration. Let's make this our app, not just mine.